We have a very special guest this morning that we have brought in to the program. I'd like to introduce the Tier 1 audience to Dr. Kern. He is a San Diego-based cancer surgeon, oncology research physician, and the part we're interested in today, he's a medical hypnotherapist. And Ken, first of all, welcome to Ben and Woods. It's great to have you.
Great. Thank you for inviting me. Appreciate it.
It's great to have you here. It's something I've been interested in talking to someone about for a long time. I'm a pretty open-minded guy, and I have a partner over here who's not as open-minded. We've always had these discussions on the air, so it's been fun to talk about it and just get your perspective on hypnotherapy. And we had a great conversation this morning when you got here, and we just wanted to have you in today and maybe you can educate some people and show people, tell people what it is that you do.
You know, I am a medical hypnotherapist, but my main interest and one reason I'm really happy to be on the show is the ability of hypnosis to improve sports performance. I have a lot of experience with golfers, for example, and yes, golfers, correct.
See, now you're talking.
All right. How open is your mind now, Ben?
You know what? As closed as I usually am. Anything that can help me shave a few strokes, all of a sudden, I'm quite interested in what Dr. Ken has to say.
And other athletes, and I've done some work with San Diego State and other athletes, but golf in particular, what it does, and I think Ben will agree with me, it brings out, it causes stress in a person, and it brings out parts of a personality that override what they want to do, makes them tense and makes them not swing properly and aim accurately and things like that. So hypnosis gets into a deeper part of the mind. It actually works at a level in which you're not aware of things you're doing, and it helps change those things through the power of suggestion. So what I do is I came here, I worked with you, I precondition you, and why don't we do some of that right now?
Okay.
So let's have you push your chair back a little bit and come a little bit closer to me. And that's good right there. Now, we gave you some triggers and some responses. For example, we said, sleep now, and just like that. And now, Woodsy, I want you to go deeper for me as I talk to you. I'll count from 10 down to 1. And you can see that Woodsy looks like he's asleep, but he's not asleep. And he's not faking this. This was a stimulus response. Now, one of the things about hypnosis you've seen here is he has a trigger word and a response. The trigger word is sleep, but he's not asleep. He already said he's not asleep, and if he was asleep, he wouldn't hear anything. The response is this relaxed state, but the real responses we want, obviously, would be improvements in things he do. All of this is a demonstration for your audience, but what we really want in hypnosis is improvement in behaviors, improvement in life, and improvement in things. Now, let me show you how the emotions can be altered by hypnosis in the sense you can actually control them. Now, Woodsy, in a moment, I'm going to have you look at a book. This book is The Fellowship of the Rings. It's just a story, by J.R.R. Tolkien. And I'm going to ask you to look at a page, and every page on the left side of this book is the funniest thing you've ever seen. And in fact, you'll start laughing when you look at the pages on the left side. And then when you look at the pages on the right side, when I tell you to, you'll start crying. So now, Woodsy, open your eyes, take the book from me. 1, 2, 3, there you go. Look at that left side. Look how funny that is. That's right. You can start laughing. You'll notice it comes up it gets funnier and funnier and funnier, and you start laughing louder and louder and louder. I know, and it's so funny. Now you start laughing like a little kid, Woodsy. Like a little tiny kid. Yes, like a little kid laughing and laughing. And now you're laughing like an evil witch, Woodsy. Like an evil witch. Yes, Woodsy. Evil Woodsy. Now like an insane madman, Woodsy. Yes, Dr. Evil, that's right. And now like a little old lady, very sweet little old lady. That's it, Woodsy. Oh, like a little old lady. Oh, yes. Like Mr. Magoo, Woodsy. Like Mr. Magoo. Yeah, like Mr. Magoo. Oh, yes, Woodsy, yes. Okay, stop laughing, Woodsy. That's it. Very good. Look on the left side now. Oh, it's so sad on that left side. Oh, I know. It's very sad. Your face will turn down. You might get a little tear in your eye. It's very sad on the left side, I know. How? Why? How could this even happen? Now look on that other side again. Look at how funny that other side is. Oh, you'll start laughing again. Oh, like an insane madman. It's so funny. Evil Woodsy, you're so evil. Yes, Dr. Evil Woodsy is his name. Oh, yes, it is so funny. Okay, sleep now, Woodsy, sleep now. That's it. Now, this time I'm going to ask you to put both arms out straight in front of you, Woodsy. Put both arms out. Interlock your fingers like that, exactly. Now, when I tap on them, I want you to imagine that these hands are locked together because they're carved from a single block of wood or stone, Woodsy. They're carved together. In fact, they never were separated. In some way, you were born with your hands locked together. That's just the way you've been going through life. They're fused together, locked together now. They're tighter and tighter. Now, Woodsy, I'm going to have you try to pull those hands apart, and the harder you try, the more they stick together. Go ahead and give it a try. Now, open your eyes and look at yourself. Try to pull those hands apart. That's quite amazing. Yes, try a little bit harder. That's it. Will they come apart?
Yep.
The harder you try, they will not. Now, when I tap on them, you just relax your hands and close your eyes and go even deeper. 1, 2, 3, and now. There you go. And obviously, he's an excellent individual with an excellent mind. The smarter you are, the faster you can go into hypnosis, the more creative you are. You can hear, again, that deep breathing. That's a sign of hypnosis. You cannot fake that kind of stuff. That's real. You can see him completely relaxed, and he told us that he's never felt so relaxed. This is the critical part of hypnosis, that relaxation gets you to perform better because you're able to not have muscle tension that gets in the way of sports performance. So here on this show, what really matters is improvement of sports performance in my mind. And so you can see if you're relaxed, you can take suggestions, but also you can recall that relaxation when you're performing sports. Now, Woodsy, I'm going to do some things, and you'll forgive me. They're silly, they're even stupid, but you are one of the most wonderful people I've met, and I know you understand that you're helping the listeners and helping your audience understand how they can use their inner mind to improve. So in a minute, I'm going to give you a bottle of water, and you're going to attempt to drink it. But you're going to find something very odd. You simply cannot get it into your mouth. No matter how hard you try, you can't get it into your mouth. The harder you try, the more it goes to the side, and you're going to keep attempting to drink it until I say sleep, in which case you will hold it in your hand, you won't spill it, and you'll hand it back to me. So go ahead and open your eyes. How you doing there, Woodsy? You're a wonderful guy, and I know it can get to your voice by speaking all the time. Here's a bottle of water. Why don't you take a drink so we can continue?
Go right ahead.
Come on. Just try your best. You might have to put it up even closer there. Yeah. All right. Are you having a little trouble getting that out of your mouth? Yeah. It just won't do it, will it? No. So let me have that bottle back, and why don't we have you sleep now one more time? Now, this time, Woodsy, I'm going to hand you something that is really delicious. In fact, I'm going to give you a choice of which one you want. Now, when you see what I have, you're going to think it's the most delicious candy you've ever seen. If the audience looked at it, they would see 6 candles.
Right.
Quite honestly,
Birthday
small wax candles. When you look at it, Woodsy, because your mind is so creative, because you have such a great imagination, that's it deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper into your inner mind you go, Woodsy. You're going to look at it and you're going to think, oh my Lord, he's giving me a choice of one of these 6 candies to eat, and you can pick them and just chew on it, and you'll be as happy as can be. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes, and Woodsy, look what I have for you. I've got some great candy here. Would you like to take one of these and eat it? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, pick one. Are you sure you want that one?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Chew on that. You're gonna. Delicious. Oh, delicious, isn't it? Yeah. Good. And don't eat the wrapper. So if you feel that string-like wrapper, take it out and put it on this plate. Let's have that string so you don't eat that string. Yeah.
Delicious.
Good, wasn't it? You want another one, or one's enough probably? Okay, well, while you're up there, I've got an apricot for you. Now, when you see this, you see an apricot.
It's a lime.
Delicious apricot. When the audience sees it, they don't know. They think it's a lime, but you can see it's a delicious apricot. You want to spit anything out, Woodsy? You can if you don't. Yeah. That's good. Why don't you go ahead and take a big bite out of that apricot? Tell me how good that tastes. Oh. Isn't that good? Oh, yeah.
It's just devouring lime, half of a lime.
That is such a good apricot. You want the other half? Yeah, there's the other half right there.
Other half.
Oh, that's
another half of a lime.
Just take a big bite out of that thing. Oh, yeah, that's really good.
Juicy.
It's juicy, isn't it? That's good. We don't have a napkin here, unfortunately. Oh, here, Woodsy, here. There you go. And now I've got something else here. When you look at this, you see an apple, the audience sees an apple, but when you bite into it, it tastes like, well, go ahead and bite into it, and I'll tell you what it tastes like. Take a big bite out of that. It tastes like gasoline. It's disgusting, like sewer water. Spit it out. Yeah, gasoline. It's horrible. Yeah, it's like rotten. Here, take another one. Take another one. When you bite it, you'll find out it tastes like gasoline. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, no, spit it out. Yeah, that's
not good.
No, he didn't like that. Okay. And I want you to know that you actually are a wonderful person who is a creative person, who is someone who can actually look at wonder and not be afraid from it and can face wonder, and who is open and honest and very much but on the other hand, a very dependable, almost spiritual type person who believes in humanity. Otherwise, you wouldn't be the host of this show. And as you go forward from today, I'm going to give you some positive suggestions. These suggestions will remain with you because, not because I say they will, but because your subconscious mind understands that you have taken suggestions to this point, and that now the real work, the things that really matter, not the candles or the apple or the lime, the things that really matter are going to take place. You're going to find yourself becoming more creative as you move forward, Woodsy. You're going to find yourself coming up with ideas right out of the blue. But are they out of the blue? No, they're not, Woodsy. They're out of your deep subconscious mind, which we've been able to release with these demonstrations. And now your mind knows that that subconscious can be released, Woodsy.
I mean, Benny is the very, very strong-minded person. Works 2 full-time jobs on a daily basis. Has the 2 worst shifts in media, nights and mornings, and he does them almost every day. And to be able to do that whilst managing, a family, a home, everything else, carries a huge weight there. He does that every day. So, I mean, when you talk about strong of mind, certainly that's Ben. So he's had to.
This is the kind of person we like to hypnotize, honestly. He's very intelligent. He's very analytical. And all we have to ask him to do is take that analytical side and set it aside. You have to set it aside. Just like the comedians have that inner critic that they have to set aside, you have to set it aside. Now, I talked to Ben. I asked him what part of his golf game did he want to improve. He told me the chipping part, that he gets tense and he doesn't quite swing properly. Now, you heard Woodsy say that he felt more relaxed than he's ever felt, and you said you actually felt more relaxed. So this is the part of the mind that will come up and do that for you when you're playing golf. So let's do this. Sit back in your chair. And all I want you to do for you, Ben, take a look at this. Just take a look at that. Keep staring at it. As you stare at it, maybe even start counting the number of little tiny spots you see. And as it comes down and gets closer and closer to your eyes, that's it. Just close your eyes and just relax. And just let yourself go, Ben. Just let yourself go. That's it. Deeper. There you go. Deeper and deeper and deeper. And you're going to find, that's it. Find yourself. I'll count down. There you go. 10, 9, 8. Going deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper asleep now, way, way down. 7, 6, 5. You see, no one's going to be making a fool out of you, Ben. We know how smart you are. We know you're the perfect person to have hypnosis, and we know exactly how to give you those suggestions. That's it. Just let yourself go, Ben. For once in your life, just let yourself go for 10 minutes. Just be that relaxed being you can be. That's good. And at this point, Ben, no other sounds bother you. These are the sounds of normal everyday living. If you hear people talking, they simply makes you go deeper and deeper and deeper into hypnosis. That's good, Ben. Way down. Now I'm going to lift one of your arms, your left arm. I'm going to drop it. Don't help me at all, Ben. Just let your body go loose and limp and become as passive as possible. I'm going to lift it up and drop it. And as it flops on your leg, I want you to go even deeper now. Here it goes. Just let it go and down. You go way, way down, Ben. Way down. You're doing great. And this relaxation, Ben, I want your unconscious mind to remember this. This is the key thing about hypnosis. This relaxation that a brilliant guy like you finds so difficult to achieve, that a mind like yours, an analytical mind, a hardworking mind, an incredibly energetic mind, it needs a break, Ben. Just like a car needs a break, just like any machine needs a break. It needs a break to rest. Now's your time to do it. Let yourself go now deeper for the 10 minutes where you're not having to work at this incredible level of excellence that you work at. I'm going to lift up your right arm, and I'm going to wiggle it, and it's going to go loose and limp like a rag doll. There it goes. Just let it go, and way down. Down you go. Way, way down. You're going to stay in your chair. You won't fall out. Any sounds you hear only serve to remind you that you're a wonderful human being going deeper and deeper. No problem at all. Now, I'm going to do a couple things with your arms. We're not going to do much with those other items that we had before.
2 minutes.
But I'm going to do a couple.
With 2 minutes.
Okay. What we're going to do, Ben, is this. You told me about your chipping. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap both your arms. I got both your arms. I'm going to wiggle them like this and drop them. Boom. When you go out on the golf course and you go to chip, as soon as you touch that chipping club, you're going to notice something in a deeper level, that your arms begin to relax and become the way you want them to be, just the way you're relaxed right now. That tension, that stress that you live with will disappear when you touch that chipping club. And when you touch that chipping club, those arm muscles are going to go loose and limp the way you want them to go. That when you go to chip, you're going to find that there's no resistance to it, just like you are right now in this incredibly relaxed state, that there's no resistance to your swing, but it will be a controlled swing exactly the way you want it. So now I'm going to count from 1 to 5, Ben, and when I get to the number 5, you'll no longer be hypnotized, but all the suggestions I gave you.
Gonna wake Ben up.
Number 1.
Yeah, gotta wake Ben up.
Number 1, energies entering for your fingers and toes. Number 2, sitting up straight now, Ben, sitting up straight. Number 3, oxygen circulating in, around, and through every muscle, nerve, and fiber in your entire body. Number 4, your throat is clear, your nose is clear, your chest is clear. Listen, you're very clear, Ben, about what a great golfer you can be. Very clear.
We got to go to break
will
here.
Improve. You're very clear you will improve. Well, you did great.
You crushed it, Benny.
You did great.
Well done,
You
Ben.
you feel nice and calm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This is incredible.
Wow.
All right, we'll be right back. We'll say goodbye to Dr. Ken. He's been amazing. I loved it. Loved every second of it.